Fiesta. It is the Fiesta. We have not seen this since February. I love this. To me, this is a little bit vintage meets a little bit modern. You can notice here that you have some hanging bezel stones, little round stones, and they graduate in size. We start up at the neck and we go from small to the next one a little bit. I think that one's the same. Now we go a little larger, even the same, and then the largest, and then we graduate back down over to the other side. So you are looking at 9 bezel set moving stones, moving. They're actually put in such a way that as you breathe and talk and move, they go and move with you. And what makes it even prettier is that little touch of antique. We have these 10 tiny marquee-shaped settings alternating from the bezel round stones, and each of those contains 2 little round stones. So this is a lot of hand setting. You're looking at a lot of stones here. It's 2.08 carats, and not just in the gold that you're looking at, but I'm wearing the silver. I thought it was perfect in a V neckline. Let me just slide this over a little bit. I thought it was really pretty in the V neckline. I thought it just gives you that little bit of movement, little bit of fun. And this one is 18 inches long and it has a 3-inch extender. So you can take this to 21 inches. Those of you who are concerned that you might have it a little too tight and it'll choke you up here, you can take it short, but you can also wear it as low as 21 inches. That is a very, very pretty piece. And these are hand set stones, 2.08 carats, and it's $62.99. This show has some terrific prices. These are items that may have been up over $100 back in February when introduced, and now we took them down, offering them on 5 easy pays, and you're going to be guaranteed to get them by the holiday. So this is it's a win-win, and it's such a pretty little piece. It's super comfortable, nothing to grab at your neck, nothing to go tug at the skin. Very, very nice and comfortable, and I love that little bit of movement. A friend of mine has this piece. She has worn it. She wears it with a simple shirt. She put on a black shirt one day, and she had this. Another time I saw her, she was wearing just a pretty turquoise t-shirt and a pair of slacks, and she had this on. She wears this as a fun piece, not just for dress, but for fun, because that's what we're doing with our jewelry nowadays. We're wearing it more and more because otherwise it sits in the drawer. What's the point of having it sit in the drawer? Even if you're just going to volunteer, you're going, perhaps you're nursing or you're an airline flight attendant, and you're saying, hey, I have a uniform I have to wear. But if that collar is open and you can show off a little bit of skin, what a pretty way to show it off. These are just frisky and flirty and fun, and I think it's a really, really pretty piece. Again, you have those 10 marquee-shaped little pills that have 2 stones in each one, and then you have the 9 stones, the bezel set moving stones. There you see a really nice close-up. The marquee shaped settings that have the 2 stones, and then the bezels graduated. It really does strike me as a little bit antique, a little bit modern. You know, it's kind of little country, little rock and roll. And this would be so much fun if you are using it. Maybe you take dance lessons. Maybe you go to, what do you call it? Line dancing, country dancing. Anytime you're moving, you're talking, you're dancing, you're at a wedding, you're at a party, you're laughing, you're toasting. These things wiggle and move, and they're just an awful lot of fun to wear, but also really, really pretty because it looks real. It looks like the real deal. It's a terrific price. It was $114. You're down to $62.99. There are 100 remaining in the yellow, and not too many more than that in the silver. So you have something that you can obviously give this as a gift to someone. I think it would be beautiful. A lot of ladies say, I love to wear my beautiful jewelry when I go to church. I have a special viewer named Barbara, and she always wears her Diamonique to church, and all the ladies look to see what she's wearing this time because she buys a lot. She and her daughter-in-law, Victoria. And they're so cute because they always say, what are you wearing? What are you wearing today? What do you have on? Let's see. What did Kathy sell you this time? And she always has something pretty, and I know she has silver white hair. She loves the silver, and it's just beautiful when she's dressed in her finest to go to church. She loves having her Diamonique. So if you're saying, you know what? I wouldn't mind having a pretty little necklace. And maybe you don't have anything at all in gold. Maybe you don't have anything at all in silver. Everything you have is one metal, like Mary Beth Rowe. She tells me that she's 99% gold. She just likes gold. And then she finds out that she really has one pretty item in silver and she wants to match it. So all of a sudden that silver ring now needs a little partner. So she gets a silver bracelet. Then she needs a partner in the earrings, and then she needs a necklace. So maybe you are beginning to start a wardrobe of the other metal. So this is a great way to start at the sale price. What do you call it? 5 easy pays. I was going to say C5. We just call it C5 here. 5 easy pays for you definitely takes that down to $12.60. A whole lot easier. And don't forget, let me show you the back of this. You have that 3-inch extender. So you have 18 plus the additional 3. So that is something that really helps for those of you who say I have to have at least a 20-inch necklace. You have 21 inches here with the lobster claw clasp. Anywhere along the line you can hook it. So if you're wearing a V-neck, you might want to go short. If you're wearing something that has a higher mock neck and you need it long, open it up and take it all the way down to the end so it fits over the mock neck. So you have a lot of versatility with this one and a lot of fun and a lot of movement, and it is really pretty. And the gold is a beautiful gold. It is not brassy. It's not, there are, you know, when you make the alloy yourself, when you mix the gold, you're doing silver with gold over it. You can make it so that it's yellowy and not pretty. Ours is really a beautiful, bright, clear gold. All right, still to come, one of my favorites.